What's up, guys? Ivan Fredette here. It's January 1st, 2024. 2024 is the year of action. So this morning started out a little rough for me. I had a few emotions kind of hit me pretty hard this morning. You know, looking back on what's happened on the last month and a bit, and you know, I just kind of sat back and laid there and allowed it to happen. And I allowed myself to experience those emotions, and it put a damper on my morning a little bit. I wouldn't say a damper, it just set me behind a little bit. You can see the sun's up. It's not usually the case when I'm here. But I was reflecting this morning on my experience yesterday with Neil. So Neil called me yesterday and he said, "Hey, listen, I'm having a bit of a hard time over the holidays, and your videos kind of hit me, and it was really good timing." And he was just kind of showing gratitude. So I went and picked Neil up. We went for a 45-minute workout outside, and then we decided to do a cold plunge in Lake Ontario. It was 37 degrees and it was fucking cold. But during our workout, there was a couple things that kind of hit me, and I started to realize that to take action, if you guys are going to take action in 2024, which I hope you do, is the two main things for me that really helped to kind of realize was, one, building confidence in myself. So I lacked the confidence in myself because I was telling myself lies. So if I was to tell you lies every single day, if I was to sit here and come to you and tell you a lie day in, day out, multiple lies a day, you wouldn't believe me. So why do you tell yourself lies? Why do you allow yourself to tell you that you're not who you want to be, you can't do this, or this is just who you are? These are all lies that you're telling yourself, and you're losing confidence in yourself. So what worked for me was taking small wins, little W's, all day. And I mean small. Guys, these were things like, you know, not hitting the snooze button, sitting up right away. That was a big one for me. It's drinking that glass of water first thing in the morning. It's the little tiny things that you're going to do throughout the day. The tiny wins will build, you'll stack them, and then they'll turn into grander things. For me, the next part was hitting the gym every day, 7 days a week, doing cold plunges every day. You know, they grow, they're having the tough conversations with people. The second thing was who I was surrounding myself with. You know, I may not have been surrounding myself with bad people, but just look at the conversations you're having with people. You know, are they deep conversations? Are you able to express yourself with these people, or is it just having beers with the guys? Do they judge you? Do they look at you like you're weak? Or is it, you know, I don't want to talk about that, you know, pussies talk about that stuff. Man, you know what? I lost contact with so many people. There's probably 3 guys that I know now, 4 that I can go to. You know, my buddy Dooch being one of them, my buddy Kenny, Troy, Neil. These are the guys that I know. I used to have beers with them all the time, every one of them. But when it's not having beers anymore, it's, do I still have conversation with them? Is there still something to talk about? And the answer with those guys was yeah. And then I started to get to a point where it's, people would say to me, you know, you're on a different level. I can't do that. And to me, that was crazy. It's like, I really didn't do anything spectacular. I just took action. And so I got to this point where it's almost like I started to take my foot off the gas, and because I felt like I was at this level. And then I joined a group called Arate, and man, was that an eye-opener. That made me realize that I'm nowhere near where I want to be. I had to get back to the drawing board and figure out how to sharpen the axe even more. And what I say by sharpen the axe is, man, you're taking swings every day. You're doing the reps, but over time, things get dull, and you got to get back and, sharpen the axe so you can keep hammering away, chipping at what it is you need to do. And that's why I'm starting 75 hard. Today's day 3. And there's no better way than a mental toughness program than 75 hard. But again, surrounding myself with these people is the next level. And I'm talking serious people in this group. The level of excellence is like nothing I've ever seen. So guys, if you're taking action, which I hope you do, I really hope that you do in 2024, because this is going to be a crazy year for a lot of reasons. I'm not going to get into that right now, but you might be hitting a financial winter, or you might be in one. And there's no more important time to take action than now. Start making small wins, small commitments, stick to them, and surround yourself by the people who either live the way you want to live or inspire to be the way that you want to be. And guys, if you don't know where to go, hit me up, follow me, DM me. My phone started going off the hook since I started making these videos. It's actually incredible. Like some really remarkable people and some really inspiring stories and man, some really sad stories and some people that are in some in really tough situations right now that I'm trying to reach out to and trying to get a hold of and man, just really remarkable people. So I may not have time every day, but hit me up. Ironcladbrotherhood.com. The website just started, so there's not much there, guys, but join now. Get on the ground floor. There's gonna be lots of cool shit happening, and if you think of somebody in your life that needs to hear this, please share it. And remember, nobody's coming to save you, and life can change as soon as you're willing to make the choice.